I must admit I haven't been over impressed with the Lexus vehicles, even the 4x4s, but there's something about this one that seems to tick all the boxes, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I think it's just basically the quality of the ride. It's so comfortable. The chair I'm sitting in now, with full electrics, is like sitting in a Park and Old recliner. In fact, it's so relaxing, I don't want to get out. The driving position itself is superb. I feel like I'm in a saloon car. The quality of everything from the steering wheel to the dashboard feels like it's made out of plastic, but good plastic, although that's leather. The illumination of the instrument cluster is very modern and clear and precise, and it's almost a bit Star Trek-y. Nice big fat console here. I really do feel like I'm in the cockpit of something special. All the controls are laid out very simply but impressively. It's a wonderful, wonderful machine to be enclosed in. I don't feel claustrophobic at all. I feel like I've got plenty of space around me, plenty of headroom, plenty of leg room, and it looks pretty good in the back too. Now the wing mirrors on this car are absolutely enormous, and I love that because there's nothing better than being able to see where you've been and what's going on around you, especially with the notorious blind spot which every single vehicle has. The rear view vision is obstructed by the headrests, and the window is very small, so few people in the back, you wouldn't really be seeing much, I don't think. Huge sunroof. The sunroof, glass sunroof, takes all 4 passengers into the rays of sunshine, which is rather impressive. There's hardly any noise to this car at all. In fact, the only noise I'm really aware of is the engines and the other cars going past. The ride is silky smooth, no jerky gear change from the gearbox. Everything is just fluid. Steering, although there's power steering, it doesn't feel overcompensated, and I feel like I'm connecting with the road, and the steering is surprisingly agile. There's no lag there in the steering wheel. I turn the steering wheel and the wheels follow immediately. That's actually very rare these days in cars, even Mercedes. I give the car a bit of a wiggle test. Well, it does boat about a bit, but I have to be reasonable. It is a big car. It's not going to be rigid. Now I'm going to do a 0 to 60 test now. See what sort of performance we have. It does pull on the steering wheels when you accelerate. 3, 2, 1, 0. Which, yeah, pulls very strongly. 60, well, that's pretty quick. Nose comes right up in the air, but you do feel it pulling on the steering wheel, which, you know, does affect your ability to control the car. And in the rain and wet conditions, I can imagine that being a bit of a handful. It'd be nice to see some stability program that compensates for that. Well, you know, all in all, this is a very impressive vehicle, and as I say, I haven't really been sold Lexus in the past, but this one ticks all the boxes, and I have to say, I can't find anything wrong with it. It's a beautiful car, it's a comfortable car, it's a quality car. It's relatively fast as well, and it's a hybrid. It's got to be one of the best cars on the market at the moment in this class. What I'd say is take one for a test drive. I don't think you'd be disappointed. I most certainly am not. In fact, I want one.